The Bert Newton Show! Over and say hello. Seeing that you're so nice. Oh, enough of that. I know why you're doing that. John Deek said if you didn't clap, he'd make you run around naked with a cup of tea in your hand or something. How are you? Well?
Tremendous. I haven't seen you since I was 14 years old. Don't know what I am.
Hey, hang on a sec, hang on. What do you mean you haven't seen me since you were 14 years old? Excuse me, sir, what did you please?
I was on the wheel.
Yes.
With you and Graham.
Yes.
I wouldn't get off.
Wouldn't you? I know the feeling. Shut up. This your boyfriend?
No.
Do you know him at all?
Oh, yes. It's his over here.
Oh,
He
OK,
belongs to
right.
her.
Well, swap over then. You shouldn't be sitting... There you go. Move around a bit.
Put in the middle.
There? Well, it's the story of my life. OK, you sit there. You sit up there. What's your name?
Marcia.
Marcia?
Marcia.
What a lovely name. Great Burke, dear friend of mine from many, many years back. This is Marcia.
Hello, darling.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Like to get the flowers. She's my Bert Butte short for the day.
Oh, I'd already picked some other lady up.
Well, we might try and see if we can get two bouquets. One for your... Which one's yours? We'll make a comparison.
There's a lovely lady up there called Mrs. Phelan. Annie Phelan, the actress's mum.
Oh, put your hand up, Mrs. Phelan.
Right there.
Oh, she's... OK, she gets the flowers.
She's had a couple of drinks, but she's all right.
And you get the champagne, OK?
Champagne?
Champagne. Sit down, darling.
Oh, my
And just
head.
relax. That's how I remember you. There, the flowers there for Mrs. Phelan. And the champagne's coming.
You ready?
Thank you very much.
And so's Christmas. See you, Great Burke. All the best to you, mate. Goodness, such a lovely group. You've got to say hello, haven't you? I've lost my... What do you call that, by the way? I know what I'd like to call it, but that's where You've probably never seen this before. This is what television compares have. They put their hand microphone in, like that, and it just hangs on the side, if you'll pardon the expression. So there you go. Very, very interesting. Keeps it warm on a very cold day. To open our show for today with a lovely group around us, Jenny Andrews and the Bert Newton Show dancers, right back where we started from. Here's the game.
Love is good.
Bert Newton Show dancers, and right back where we started from. Good on you, Jenny, and good luck to the... Oh, no, little Bird tells me, Jenny, that you are getting engaged or married in November. Is that true?
That's very true, Bert.
Which... Yes. I can hear that being resounded right over Australia. Oh, no. Who is the lucky man? Surely you've met him. What's his name?
Jason.
Jason.
Baroni.
Not Jason Donovan. No.
No, definitely not.
So what is it, engagement or marriage?
It's engagement in November, Bert.
Leading to marriage later on. What date in November?
Sorry?
What
November the 4th.
That's my anniversary.
Really?
Why don't hang on a sec? No, it's the 6th. I'm on the... God, I think it's... it was a very grey day, I can tell you that. No, I think it was the... Anyway, good luck for the 4th, Jenny, and thanks for today.
Thank you.
Jenny Andrews. The 4th or the 5th or the 6th? Not too sure. Ladies and gentlemen, last week we had a lot of fun with this guest. Please welcome back the amazing Jonathan. I'm so sorry, Jonathan. I really am sorry.
No problem, Bert. Well, I was going to open up with a juggling trick.
A little hard for you now. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're looking very well.
Thanks.
What's been happening?
Well, I'm just finishing up my week at the Hilton Comedy Club, and what are you staring at, Bert?
I'm sorry, I don't wish to be rude, but you've got a lump on the back of your neck.
No, I don't.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm telling you, you have a lump on the back of your neck.
All right, I'm going to ask... I'm not into cosmetic surgery, folks, but everyone's staring at this mole on the back of my neck. I'm going to have it removed.
Last week when you were here, you did some great magic for us. I'm
Thanks.
told on the great...
What do you got? I'm sorry. I had to do it. Oh, that felt good. Sorry.
I believe also you do...
Sorry.
You do some wonderful juggling.
I am a juggler. I used to juggle. I used to do a hammer and a lemon and an orange here. This is very hard to do. It's a real hammer, folks. Check this out. Some height here. Watch this, Bert. Oh, God!
You okay?
Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Are you okay?
Oh, no. They're clapping. I took a hammer blow, and they're clapping.
And do you really juggle, Jonathan?
No, I don't, Bert. That's it.
That's it. That's the only juggling you do.
Well, I used to street perform in San Francisco. I used to busk, and the bums used to always come and knock my tables over and steal my money. So I had to devise something to juggle that would get their attention and get them a little bit scared. So this is what I used to do, Bert. Actually, I used to do a few of these. This used to freak them out, Bert.
I can imagine, Jonathan. So that's how you started out in the industry?
Yeah. That, and I used to juggle and do magic on the streets. That's it.
Anything else in your little box
Oh,
of tricks
yeah.
there?
Somebody got a Bic lighter in the audience? Anyone got a Bic lighter?
Lady over there on the
All
red
right.
has.
Well, we're waiting for her to throw that up. Bert, pick a card and I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Bert, I'm looking right at the cards, Bert. Never mind. No.
I'm just trying
You
to
got
get
the
big
lighter?
for you.
Thanks.
Here it is.
Thank you. I'm trying to fill this up. Thanks. All right. Thank you. You're not alone. You're in good company.
So what else?
Well, this is my first trick that I ever learned, Bert. This used to get big crowds out on the street. It's very hard to do.
Well done. Listen, that...
Thank you. All right.
Anything else?
Why resort to cheap skill, Bert?
Exactly. Anything else there?
Are you allowed to have these?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Are these yours, Bert?
Yes, they are.
I can see the space shuttle going by with these. Did you used to burn ants on the sidewalk with these?
Never.
Okay. This is an ordinary rope if you'd like to look at it. Okay, good. Bert, cut the rope right there. What color is the rope, Bert?
It's white.
What color are my fingers?
They're brownish.
Okay, as long as there's a difference. Go ahead. All right? Be careful. They're very, very sharp, Bert. It's kind of an opening and closing motion. Open them up again.
Can't cut the rotten thing. Well,
Someone's going to lose an eye, Bert.
oh, yeah.
Okay, okay, there we go.
Good.
I'm damn glad you're not a rabbi, Bert. There's kids at home. All right. This is not the same length. We're going to have to start over again, Bert. All right,
Terrific stuff.
this time, take the scissors and cut the top like right about here, Bert. This will be perfect. Just slice away at that. All right? January, February. Good. Now, cut the top ends off. I'll do it because it takes so long. I'll do it behind my head, folks. Watch this. Huh? One piece of rope.
You've got to keep going.
Well, you know, the lights in the studio are so bright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this next trick. I'll check it out. Watch this now. This is a nice one. Huh?
Ah, dear me. You got a finish?
That was the finish, wasn't it? No, Bert, actually, I do have a finish. I was going to teach you how to perform the amazing pencil up the nose trick, folks. Try this, Bert.
How do we do it?
All right.
Can I use that one?
No, because that's the real one, Bert.
Oh, I see. What do I do?
What you got to do is slide it down your hand like that. Just like straight down your hand. Bert, yeah, you can't really put it up your nose. You got to rest it on the
I don't
edge.
want to. Yeah.
All right, and slide it down. Good, good. Now bite and pull it back out.
No, I don't want to. Just do it again for me.
Okay. You got to scream. See, screaming is the...
The amazing Jonathan, ladies and gentlemen. You can stay with us a while? Good man. He's staying with us is the amazing Jonathan, and after this break we meet Reg Lipson. We'll see you soon. Welcome back. The amazing Jonathan is with us. Now, I don't know whether to believe this next guy or not, because you came out and all of a sudden your arm came off. I've just been told that Reg Lipson, who is our resident marine biologist expert here on the show, has broken his hand or his arm or whatever.
It's just a gag we've been working on together.
Okay, well, let's try it out with Reg. Please welcome Reg Lipson, ladies and gentlemen. So it's no joke.
No, it's for real, Bert.
What did you do?
Well, fell over in a boat and had a lot of heavy diving gear on, of course, and as I fell a fair bit of weight, put my hand out and cracked my wrist.
I tell you what, Jonathan does a lot of very, very close, intricate work with a hammer that he's got here. Would you like me to do some work on
No,
you, Reg?
please, no.
It's not amazing. And actually, I suppose you can sue or do whatever. Certainly, you'll get compensation because you're in the line of duty, weren't you?
Well, I was, but I don't know that I'm too worried about it, to be quite honest. My gills are drying out. My wife said I'm getting in a bad mood, Bert. That's the worst.
Well, have a glass of water, do anything you want to do. What have you got for us today, Reg?
Well, I thought I'd I've brought in what I think is the most beautiful corpse in the world, Bert. Yes, I mean, we've talked about zombies before, so I thought we'd bring in something that's really beautiful, and it's actually this Venus flower basket sponge skeleton, and it's made of glass, and the animal's been making it like that for 600 million years, and the whole thing is composed of glass, and the sponge secretes that material inside its own body.
600 million years?
600 million years.
How do you know? I mean, it's not marked anywhere. How do you know they've been doing it for that long?
Well, we've got fossils of ones that we can age that are so old, and they're one of the rare animals that use glass as a building material, and certainly very beautiful. We have to go down quite deep to get them, Bert. That's not what it looks like in nature. If they flick the slide up for us, we'll show you what they look like. This is in the Solomon Islands.
Right.
And they're all covered in flesh, and they're down about 150 feet. We have to go down a fair way to get them.
What are they made for, Reg? What's the purpose for nature?
It's the
Habitat?
skeleton. Yes, it's actually the skeleton that gives the animal support, and the sponge filters food through itself, and as it does, some little tiny shrimps go inside its body, so it takes in food, and there's a little special shrimp, and it grows inside there, a male and female, and then they can't get out. So they
How
spend...
do they fill in the time?
Well,
Obviously.
and that is actually given to Japanese couples in a traditional wedding as a symbolism of the eternity of marriage. And they're sort of trapped for life, I suppose. I'm not sure.
What do you mean? This is given to them, or a couple of prawns? This is actually...
No, that is actually
Can I
given
feel
to
of
them.
that?
Yes, it looks very fragile, Bert. Can I?
Must be very...
I've taken these out of my dryer.
Ah, dear me.
It's a beautiful thing.
Great.
In your hands, it looks very, very funny for some reason, yeah. We've got a second one here. Is there something you can do with a...
Okay, who's got the red cape? We'll have a...
Reg, you said very deep you have to go for these?
Yes, about 100, 150 feet, Bert, and that presents us with some problems because we often suffer that problem called
Bends.
rapture of the deep.
Yeah.
And we get drunk, actually, on just nitrogen in the air. And if we behave stupidly down there, of course, we can die. But I've seen people become temporarily blind at 150 feet.
What causes that again, Reg?
It's the nitrogen in the air in our tank, which is a normal component of air, but when you breathe it at high pressure, like we have to at depth, then it actually affects the brain and you become drunk. So you are not in control of your equipment and that like you should be.
And what's the purpose then, if you happen to get an attack of that? You've got to be brought up very, very slowly, and if it's really serious, you've got to be placed in a what do you call it? A dome.
Decompression.
Decompression
yes.
unit, yeah.
No, that's actually another problem caused by nitrogen called the bends.
Oh, two separate things.
Two separate problems. This one is a drunkenness. It's called rapture of the deep or euphoria. It's a beautiful feeling. I mean, drug addicts would pay a lot of money to get this sort of feeling. But the trouble is we lose control of things, you see. And as I said, this girl went blind and another one started doing somersaults at 150 feet. Now, you're right out of your tree if you're doing somersaults at 150 feet.
And you're doing those somersaults because the lack of nitrogen causes that, doesn't it?
And you feel so beautiful, like nothing could go wrong with you down there.
I can hear gasps coming from the band area. It sounds absolutely wonderful. Do you do any diving at all, Jonathan?
Not, I will, though, yes.
Okay,
How do you get one of these tanks?
back to our little friends here. What purpose do they have in the overall story of nature, Rich?
What, the sponges themselves? They are filterers, so they feed by filtering. I don't know that they actually have a purpose, but the way they live is to filter, so they keep the seawater clean and take material out of it, and there's large numbers of them in the sea. It's such a beautiful thing, I think. It's just one of the greatest creations ever.
Because we're learning so much more about the sea as time goes on, maybe some of those books and some of those movies that were made in years gone by could come to fruition. I mean, maybe in times to come we'll live under the sea, or some of us will.
There will be no doubt about that, Bert. It's already happening, and it will happen. The Cousteaus are involved in designing an underwater city now, and it will happen. I think by the year 2000 you'll find there'll be people living beneath the sea. Certainly within the lifetime of my children it will happen.
Well, describe how they're going to live.
Well, they'll have to live in these large habitats and they'll have to be supplied with air to breathe, and the reason we'll be down there is that there is so much food, or we will be able to grow so much food. In Tasmania they are now conducting courses which are worldwide and famous for growing mussels and oysters and things from the sea, called aquaculture courses, and Australia is one of the leading nations in that. So it's a bit of a silent thing that's going on.
Yeah. So it means that in the case of an estranged family or whatever, if the kids want to go and see Dad, they've got to go fishing with them.
That's well, my wife says my family's like that already, Bert.
Yeah. Well, it really... Actually, the next time you do the show, Rich, what I'd like you to do is just to describe for us that sort of living and what we can expect, because I'm sure there are many people watching the show today who aren't aware just how close we are to that situation. Would you consider living under the water?
No, but I knew with Jimmy Hoffa and the Mafia in the United States that they've always had people under the sea already, and it started in America years ago.
Yeah, that's how the new civilization began.
Yes.
Reg, thank you for your time. It's great to have you on the show. Reg Lipson, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a break, and then after this break, the lovely voice of the lovely girl, Marina Pryor. She joins us. Welcome back. I've discovered one thing. when you have the amazing Jonathan on your show, you have to allow an extra 15 or 30 seconds to
For
do
disclaimers.
disclaimers, yeah. We did it last time with something that you were doing with Windex. And this time, you've got to do a disclaimer about pencils, if you don't mind.
All right, no problem. If you're a kid, that's a trick. Don't put a pencil up your nose. Don't ever try to do that trick at home.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Oh, God, he's got class.
Go to your neighbors, but don't no. No,
Don't do it at all. It's a no-no.
No,
none of
it
none
hurts
of that
when you
stuff.
really do it.
Yes, and well, you're not supposed to do it anyway because you can do a lot of damage. So none of that business. Okay, at centre stage, waiting for us now, Marina Pryor, and she's going to sing for us. Lovely ballad. The moon is a harsh mistress. Here's Marina Pryor.
See her as she flies, golden sails across the sky, close enough to touch, but careful if you try, though she looks as warm as moon's a harsh mistress. The sky can be so cold. Once the sun did shine, and Lord, it felt so fine. The moon, a phantom, rose over the mountains and the pines. But then the darkness fell. Moon's a harsh mistress. It's hard to love her well. I fell out of her eyes. I fell out of her heart. I fell down on my face, and I tripped. I missed my Moon's a harsh mistress. She's hard to call your own. Moon's a harsh mistress. She's hard to call your
Lovely Marina Pryor, and love is a harsh mistress. And she's about to open again in Les Miserables. I'm not too sure. Let's find out. Let's bring her over. Marina Pryor, ladies and gentlemen. You have quite a number of fans, not only all around Australia, but also in the immediate vicinity.
How
The
exciting.
amazing Jonathan was just saying how great you were. And also that song, where's it come from, Marina?
It's quite an unknown song. It's written by Jimmy Webb, who wrote MacArthur Park.
Sure.
And a lot of Glenn Campbell songs. And Judy Stone and Linda Ronstadt both recorded it.
It's
I
a
just
lovely
found
song.
it on old tape. It's beautiful.
So when do you open again in Les Miserables?
On the 28th of October.
This time in Melbourne at the new Princess Theatre.
It was going to
Have
be
you had a
really
look?
exciting. I've been through. It looks like a bomb's hit it at the moment. There's just scaffolding everywhere, and but it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be really exciting. I think it's going to be the best theatre in Australia.
We're going to do a special segment on it because, it's a very... Actually, we did one early in the piece on the show, earlier this year, because the Princess has got a fantastic history as a theatre. And also, many years ago, there used to be a radio station which was slap bang in the middle of the theatre. 3XY used to be. I used to work there. And it's got a absolutely tremendous record and history and tradition. And now, of course, with Les Mis going in and then Phantom of the Opera. Have you heard who's going to play Phantom of the Opera? Barry Crocker needs to know urgently.
Oh!
Do you know?
No, I haven't heard.
No?
Maybe he can get in early.
Well, he auditioned, actually. Well, didn't audition,
Yes.
but he sang one of the songs of the show.
Yeah.
But Sammy Davis Jr. is one of the names that's been touted around. Tony Barber, I think, is another name. He's not doing Les Mis, is he?
No.
No. What are you laughing at?
Sammy Davis Jr. is
Sorry?
going to do the Phantom?
Well, be careful. I mean, he wanted to very much.
Of course he did.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know.
Can't you imagine?
I don't know, man. I want to do the opera, man.
You can't imagine him doing the Phantom of the Opera? It would be very different. I'll tell you what. 25 years ago, 30 years ago here in Australia, we would have fallen for that because we went through a situation where anyone who came from America must have been a star.
Yeah.
I've said this before, we were the only country in the world that had a big show that went to all the stadiums around Australia, on which, on the bill, we had the Andrew sister.
We almost fell for that with Yahoo Serious.
Yeah, that's true. Marina, good luck for the opening. I hope you can do another spot with us before opening night, can you? Marina Pryor, ladies and gentlemen. And she can stay with us. After this break, somebody else who does great theatre work, Genevieve Lemon, is going to join us. Welcome back. It's nice to introduce now an actress, a young actress here in Australia who's done some beautiful work. You would know her from television, from Prisoner, another former star of Prisoner, one of the biggest casts in Australia, I'm sure Prisoner had, and also did a fantastic job as a Down syndrome girl in the magnificent stage play Steaming. And now she's got a brand new movie to talk about, and I'd like you to welcome Genevieve Lemon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's lovely to meet you. I thought your performance in Steaming is one of the best performances I've seen anywhere in theatre.
Thank you.
And I just don't know how you would achieve such a different look and also such a realistic approach to what is a problem that most of us at some stage of the game have come across in people, the Down syndrome.
It was quite simple, really. That's a bit scary, but it was a matter of going back to childhood, I think, and also I used my nieces and nephews as examples. She was probably around about mid-20s, that girl Dawn, but she was very childlike, so it was really, it was a gift of a role. It was lovely to do, and it was not as difficult as it may have looked.
This is a dreadful thing to say. I'm trying to remember now whether you, like most of the other cast members, got your gear off. Did you get your clothes off?
I had to skip, Bert. Skip.
Oh, yes, I do remember now. Yes.
Yes.
Very, very well do I remember that particular scene.
So it was a great scene. It was the moment where the girl realised or felt for the first time that she was like the other women. So it was a moment of triumph for the character. It was a really wonderful moment when she walked out on stage without her clothes on. It was a great laugh for the audience, but it was one where they were really rejoicing as well, I think.
Certainly, I do remember very well now.
Yeah.
Now, tell us about Sweetie, the movie you've just done.
Well, when I met Jane Campion to talk about the project, and she told me that the character was possibly mentally retarded and the character's name was Dawn.
So here we go again.
I thought, well, okay, this is my role, and I look forward to doing it. And it was an easy step in a way for me to get the role. Jane came to see a play that I did where Tracy Mann and I were both playing middle-aged Scottish women, and we went back to childhood and then up through teenage, up to being the 30-year-old women again. And I think Jane saw something in that character, especially the childhood pieces of the character, which were strongly identifiable as parts of Sweetie. Sweetie is another person with problems who is very childish and very demanding and very now. Everything is sort of very upfront and close to the surface with Sweetie, and I think that's what Jane saw. That.
Yeah, and what sort of life experiences does she go through that provide?
Well,
the movie's aim?
it's never really specified what sort of mental problem she had, but she definitely had some sort of mental problem, and her sister at one stage says to her, "You've stopped taking your medication, haven't you?" And so it's indefinite, but it's certainly easily recognisable that he's a very odd person who doesn't fit in. She won't fit in with society, and in the story of Sweetie you see that she doesn't really fit into the family either. And this leads to her tragedy.
OK, we've got a clip here. Would you like to lead us through it, please?
Sure, this is the part where my dad, who has fallen out with my mother, has... what's happened is that I've moved in on my sister's household. She's getting her life together, and suddenly the last person in the world that she wants to see has in fact broken into the house and taken up residence in the sister's house. And here's my dad, who's another lost soul, and he's knocking on the door and coming to burst in on Kay as well.
Let's have a look.
Who is it?
Dad.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm not going back.
That's all right.
I'm making it, Dad. I'm walking through doors. This time I'm doing it, eh?
That's good, Dawn.
Where's Mum? One moment, please, sir, and I'll check on that. Remember that, Dad? One moment, please, sir, and I'll check on that.
I remember it all right.
I've got a producer this time.
Oh, that's good, Dawn. Can you put these in the freezer, Kay?
We don't have a freezer, Dad.
What? No freezer? Jeez.
Would you like to be introduced to Bob, Dad?
Oh, later, Dawn. No freezer.
It looks good, and it looks very realistic. There's a realistic look about that, isn't there?
It's something which Jane Campion, the director of the film, wanted to get the real feeling of suburbia, and the locations and the houses that were used to film, I think, have really captured something, and also the characters are quite unique, I think.
Genevieve, we've talked on the show many times about the lack in Australia, and also right around the world, for good meaty roles for women. But obviously this is one where perhaps we males should take a close look, because maybe, we didn't get much opportunity in this movie. There are a lot of women associated with it, aren't there?
Yes, for a lot of us, including the crew, we had a high percentage of females, which was, I think, unusual for Australian film crews, and it certainly felt good. It felt good for me. It was my first feature, and also the characters, the two main characters of the two sisters.
Right, so who were the women on the crew itself, though, where you would normally see a bloke doing it?
Well, Jane Campion, her first feature film, Sally Bongers, who was the cinematographer.
Excellent, she does wonderful work.
She's fabulous, and she and Jane work very well together. We also had a camera operator, a focus puller, boom swinger. They were all women, makeup, hair, which is more usual, but
Sure.
yeah, good feeling.
And now you're going to New York to promote the film?
Yes, the New York Film Festival. That came from Cannes. Our appearance in Cannes led them to invite the film to the New York Film Festival, which is very exciting.
You're also up for an AFI award, and this time around you're there in pretty special company, aren't you? Meryl Streep is up for one too, isn't she?
She's panicking, Bert. she's really nervous. And Judy Davis and Irene Pappas, so that feels pretty good.
How important, we've got Max Gillies coming on the show tomorrow, and he's comparing the AFI Awards this year. How important is an AFI Award to somebody in the industry?
I don't know. I don't think it's a very intangible thing, all these awards, people say sometimes that, for instance, getting an Oscar can be death, it means you don't work for another 2 years or something, but I don't know about the AFI.
Well, they also said that about Gold Logies, TV with Gold Logies some years ago, and there were no, really, there were a couple of, fortunately, I never fell for it, thank God, but some years ago there were a couple of people who won Gold Logies in consecutive years and then didn't work for a couple of years after. I mean, it has to be nothing but coincidence.
I think so. It's a commonly recognised syndrome, but I don't think it can be defined quite that simply, do you?
Not at all, not at all. In the commercial break before you came on, Marina and I were talking about the Princess Theatre. Actually, we talked about it on camera too, but during the break we talked about Frederici, who is the ghost of the Princess Theatre. Have you worked the Princess Theatre?
No, I haven't.
Are you superstitious about those sort of things? Marina was asking me whether I believed the ghost was there, and my answer has got to be, I'm not saying he's not there.
Right. Are you superstitious?
Well, I'm rather sort of practical about those sort of things, but too many people have claimed to have seen him from various, not just the sort of people that are into the supernatural, but as Bert was saying, normal, everyday stage doorman,
Yeah.
and whole companies have felt strange
Something,
feelings there. So it'd be
yeah.
interesting to see if he's waiting around. He might be able to do the Phantom.
Well, yes, the real one. If you can get him there ahead of Sammy Davis Jr. What was the other role you thought you had in mind for Sammy
Well, no,
Davis Jr.?
Sammy wanted to do Evita, too, you know, as if...
As who?
But don't cry for me, Argentina.
As Evita Peron. He almost got it. He almost got it.
Are you a superstitious
Too
person?
short. No, I'm not at all.
Not at all?
No.
Do you consider
Because
yourself...
I'm a magician, you know, and I know how a lot of things can be faked, so I'm a real cynic when it comes to that kind of thing.
Well, okay, answer me this, and I'll make it very short, because people who know me will be able to go through the story with me. But when I was a kid and working at that radio station in the Princess Theatre building, I was working late one night, 2 o'clock in the morning, doing the all-night shift in a studio way up in the attic of the building. Nobody else was there except a radio technician. In those days, used to play an album, side 1 and side 2, with no commercials, because all-night radio was quite new. It wasn't wartime quite, but it was just not long after, I guess. And I went for a walk, go between, just wander around, get myself a cup of coffee or whatever, and I forgot time, it just escaped me. And I raced back to the studio thinking I was going to hear a record just going, you know, as it went around with the thing. Nothing, side 2 was on. And I made a mental note to thank the engineer whom I'd passed and who was asleep at the console. Make a mental note in the morning to thank him. And when I did, he said, I haven't moved from this control room.
And he's had a good laugh about that ever since.
No! That is the answer. I love it. God, I wish this bloke could live in Australia. Why don't you
Well, if they
consider
laugh
living?
like that at everything, I will. I'll come.
Wow, we will if you will. If you can't live here, you've certainly got to come back. Genevieve, we're going to be very superstitious and nervous and hoping for you for those AFI awards, because if you can take it off, obviously, from the work in this movie, the critics already have been very, very kind to you. You deserve it. So good luck for that, and also good luck for the trip to New York.
Thanks a lot, Bert.
Genevieve Lemon, ladies and gentlemen, a great actor. What's that? Oh, yes. Peter, our floor manager, who's worked with every actress in Australia, sometimes professionally, he was on Prisoner, as you might recall.
I
Now, what is
certainly
this?
do.
What was? Well, I'm not too sure.
Charming message, isn't it?
Yes. What's the reason for this?
Well, Genevieve gave the crew one each when she left the show.
Oh.
It's a fond
Yeah,
memory.
it just says, a little badge there. To work, go suck a lemon. And that was Genevieve's little farewell to the crew. OK, hope you're enjoying your lunch there at home, and we'll take a break. And then Dr. Paul Wilson joins us from New York City. He's our resident criminologist. Welcome back. We've just indulged you in some bat talk here. I didn't realise, but it was the amazing Jonathan's birthday last Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. I went and saw Batman again.
And you loved it, eh?
Oh, I loved it. The best part is at the end when Batman throws the Joker off the bell tower.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you've ruined it for everybody now.
What did I do?
It'll do no business at all. Actually, there's a Batmobile here in Australia at the moment. I think it's in Melbourne at the moment at Mine, and it's going to do a tour right round Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just telling you, some 23-year-old kid won the Batmobile. They had a contest in the United States. So, some lucky kid's driving around L.A. in the Batmobile.
Would you like to have it?
I'd love to have it. I wouldn't fit in it, but I'd love to have it.
Do you like 007?
Is that a wine? What?
No.
Oh, the
James
agent?
Bond.
Yeah, no, he's great. I haven't seen his... I like Timothy Dalton.
License to Kill is fantastic.
Is it?
You should see it.
Good,
Should see it. Speaking of, you're going to be very homesick now, actually, and you'll get a little idea, acclimatisation of what you're going to expect in a fortnight's time when you get to America. We're crossing to New York.
Oh, are we talking to somebody?
Yes, our resident criminologist on the show, Paul Wilson, is waiting for us there, so please make welcome Dr. Paul Wilson. Hi, Paul. Good to be with you. You're there in the Big Apple, as they say, and just recently the United States President has declared the top priority will be given by his government to the drug problem in America, and he identified that New York is, unfortunately, the capital city of this. What have you discovered so far since you've been there?
Well, it's a very exciting city, Bert. I'm sure you know that from your own trips, but it's also a very dangerous city. I've been back to the city many times over the last 10 years, and what I'm finding is that it's more scary than it was a few years ago. I mean, just to give you an example, I live in the Upper West Side in a very safe middle-class area, but even in the 3 weeks I've been here, there have been cases where I've seen, for example, a man chain himself to a dog in a car and try and set himself alight. There have been 2 murders just in the few streets that I live around. There have been homeless men who've stopped the car I've been driving in demanding money. These sorts of incidents are happening, I think, more and more in the city, and many of them are, unfortunately, drug-related and particularly crack-related.
Now tell us about crack. I know it's here in Australia, but over there in America, it really is. It's causing so much havoc, isn't it?
Well, it really is, but it's very hard to describe to an Australian audience just how much havoc it is causing. I just accidentally got off at Harlem, off the subway. I didn't mean to go there, and there I think it's quite obvious the amount of... This is the Negro area in the centre of New York City. It's the area where crack is being exchanged all the time. Really, it's being exchanged there all the time because I think it's a substitution for the pretty appalling housing and employment and other conditions in that part of the town. It really is a sort of a substitute economy, but it brings with it this substitute economy a lot of murder, a lot of crime, and I think it makes people in the city fairly frightened of just enjoying what is one of the greatest cities in the world.
But Paul, people still flock there. The tourist trade to New York is phenomenal, and obviously they won't be deterred. I can't see how, even though President Bush has said it, it's #1 priority, what can be done to alleviate this?
Well, it's very true, Bert. Americans really feel that crime is the #1 problem in their country. Even talking to liberal people, they want to get tough about crime. They want to do something about it, and I think President Bush is trying to get tough. His plan calls for more police action against the user. It calls for stiffer prison sentences, and it calls particularly for getting tough on the Colombian cartels, and to that end President Bush is giving millions of dollars literally to the Colombian government. I don't think the plan's going to work very well because I don't think really what President Bush's plan is going to do is to deal with the just quite appalling conditions in New York, say, which lead to people taking drugs. Just let me give you an example. I'm broadcasting this interview, Bert, from the Rockefeller Center, which is I guess the heart of American business here in New York. Yet down below there are homeless men who are picking out of the rubbish tins to get food. Now, these extremes of wealth and poverty, I think, are going to lead to situations where people will take drugs and where they'll peddle drugs regardless of what the prison sentences are and regardless of what the police do.
Okay, well, I realise, Paul, that you're a criminologist and not a psychologist, but the thing that I notice about big American cities is that people don't talk to each other. I mean, if you were to walk down Madison Avenue, for example, in New York, and even just smile at somebody, they think you're completely crazy. That would mean then that all doesn't go well for the United States in the future, does it? Because that's a real breakdown in the human condition.
It is, actually. You can go in the subway and people won't look at each other, and certainly walking down the street they don't talk to each other very much. On the other hand, I think one of the reasons for that is that the pace of life here is just so fast that people don't have time for the sort of normal interactions that we have in Australia. I think what Australians should recognise is that while we have a crime problem that we should be concerned about, our crime is nowhere near as great as it is in this country and doesn't affect nearly so much the sort of quality of life that we have in our country, and I hope it certainly stays that way. But there's one good news story which comes out of New York I should mention, and that is that in the subway in New York City, which used to be graffiti and vandalism ridden, they've actually been able to get rid of graffiti and vandalism, and in fact the New York subway looks a lot better and feels in fact at times a lot more safer than, say, the subway in Melbourne and Sydney.
Of course, the downside could be...
It's a nice success story.
The artists maybe are too terrified to come out now.
Yeah, well, that's possible.
You mentioned before that the crime over there is so much worse than it is here in Australia, but we used to have the feeling years ago that most things that happened in America would eventually arrive in Australia. Look at the amazing Jonathan, he arrived here in Australia.
Is this the report that's supposed to make me homesick?
Is he feeling homesick? Is he feeling homesick? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Do you think we're going to have crime escalate over here as the result of what's occurring in America?
Well, we're going to have some of it, Bert. There's no doubt that crack will come to Australia, and as you say correctly, is in Australia. But if we avoid the extremes of wealth and poverty, as I said before, there are certain areas in New York which look as though a bomb has hit them. I mean, it's very hard to describe just how bad they are. If we avoid those situations in Australia, then I think we've got a good chance in Australia to avoid the explosion of crack, the explosion of murder, the explosion of crime. Look, I just got to give you one nice story, which came, not really nice story, a nasty story, which came out of the New York Times today. In Times Square, in one block, between 7th and 8th Avenue, just in one block. Last year there were 468 murders, rapes and muggings. Yeah. 468, which is absolutely incredible just in one block. Now, we certainly don't have that situation in Australia, and I sure hope for the sake of our population that we can avoid it in the future.
Would you like to identify that block for us, just for those of us who may be visiting New York in the next couple of weeks?
Certainly, it's on 42nd Avenue and 42nd Street and 7th and 8th Avenue.
Genevieve, that's where your hotel is. Oh, you'll have a wonderful time. Paul, how long are you there for?
Here for 5 months altogether, Bert, if I survive.
Yeah, and what sort of work are you doing over there?
Well, essentially what I'm trying to do is to find out good ideas to bring back to Australia to stop crime reaching the proportion that it has in the United States. And just to give you an example, there are many things we can learn from the Americans. Like, there are a lot of things we can learn about how to clean up graffiti and vandalism on the railway system, which I think the Americans have introduced pretty successfully.
Well, good luck with the work over there, and it'll be great taking reports from you throughout the next couple of months. Thanks a lot, Paul.
Nice to be with you, Bert.
Dr. Paul Wilson in New York City. And good to talk to him again. Some great performers now. Whenever you mention the very word Circus Oz, you know you're in for quality. Ladies and gentlemen, some members from the fabulous Circus Oz. How are you? Good to see you. That was just wonderful. And also, please thank Julie, too. And this must be Annie, is it? May I just try Annie the armchair? With Circus Oz, I guess there's a bit of a change of pace for Annie. With Circus Oz, rather nice. With Circus Oz, is it imperative for you performers to be able to do almost anything? I mean, do you move from role to role?
We certainly do. Circus Oz is full of people who can do more than one thing, and that's our trademark.
Sure.
Big show.
Well, it's always just terrific stuff whenever you've done anything here for us on our show. Whereabouts are you playing at the moment, Jim?
We're about to start at the Melbourne Town Hall next week from September the 20th to the 15th of October. We've got 4 weeks there with you. You comfortable, Bert?
I feel wonderful. And are you touring this year?
We are. We're premiering at the Melbourne Town Hall.
Keep going.
A whole lot of upstaged, a whole lot of new acts with the circus before going to Japan and America next year, which we're really excited about. It's a fantastic new show. We've got a whole lot of new acts. People that have come to the circus won't be disappointed.
I'm sorry, it's just that...
I'm trying to do publicity for our show.
Well, I don't know what Annie's trying to do, but she's doing it very, very well. We wish you well with the tour, and thanks for being on the show today. Circus Oz, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Julie. And we're back with you after this break. Welcome back. At this very moment, behind the scenes, and Jonathan knows nothing of this. When do you go back to the States?
I go back Sunday.
We're trying like heck with your management just to see if we can squeeze out of you just one more appearance, and we thought Friday
I'm out of
this
material,
week.
but...
Yeah. Would you like to see him again? Double the money, anything you want. Anything you want at all. Incidentally, if you'd like to make an appearance on the show, and you don't have to go through the same route as Jonathan does, and that is doing a great club act at the...
Kissing up.
At the Comedy Club, which I should mention, by the way, we're here in Melbourne. He's playing at the moment until Saturday night, obviously.
Yeah.
And killing them. But if you'd like to be part of our show by being a contestant in Housewife Superstar, we start a new series next Monday with Jeannie Little. And if you'd like to write to this address... Housewife Superstar, Post Office Box 407, South Melbourne, Victoria 32005. Who knows, we could make you a star, a superstar in Housewife Superstar. Have you seen the segment we've got called Housewife Superstar?
I don't think I have. I've only seen, besides the 2 shows that I've done, I've only seen one that you guys did, the Salute to Hollywood.
Oh, right.
And that's the only one I've seen.
Did you enjoy that?
I loved it. I loved it. I was going to ask you if your wife still has the Shirley Temple costume.
For what reason do you ask that?
No, I just want to know how quick she took that off after the show. Or did she go home with the Shirley Temple outfit on?
Oh, no, she's not that kinky.
Oh, okay.
She rang through, by the way, did Patty, and my anniversary is not on the 4th of November, nor on the 5th of November, nor on the 6th of November. It's on the 9th of November. 15 years ago. 15 long years ago. To my next guest now, and this looks rather ominous. I have no idea why this is waiting for me on the table, but we'll find out as we introduce a guest who has names like Whorehound, Yucca, Rupturewort and Sneezewort as part of her normal speech pattern. She is a lady who knows a lot about herbs. Please welcome Jackie Mitchell. They're herbs, are they?
Yes.
And they're for me. Oh, aren't they lovely?
Small tuzzy muzzy.
Those names that I mentioned before, which I tried to learn off by heart, most unusual names.
Well, they're pretty sort of symbolical. With rupturewort, you can guess what you'd use that for, do you think?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Sneezewort.
Mm-hmm.
Sneezes.
Oh, I didn't tweak
Wort,
that.
it's W-O-R-T, which means it's a medicinal plant.
Yeah, and
it's
what
not
are
a
these?
wart. They're Californian poppies and basil mint and eau de cologne mint, fruity sage. And they were sort of, if you're walking around the street and it was very smelly, you could sort of put your nose into that.
Sure. You'd certainly need these in New York City, obviously, from what Paul told us today.
Yes.
And the reason for that, I've got to find out pretty soon, Jackie.
Well, we just thought that it'd save you sort of exercising your face. We've got sort of something that'll do it without you having to sort of pull it around, yourself.
Oh.
And so we thought we'd apply it to you.
Yes.
It's made out
may I
of
ask what it is?
It's a little white mask, and then we'll put the special medicinal aloe vera on afterwards.
I see. So it's basically a herbal face mask.
It's
That's
a
what you're
herbal
telling
face
me.
mask made out of seaweed and aloe vera.
Okay. Where do you...
Clay.
Yes. Where do you need to be for this?
I think I might get behind you.
Certainly.
Is that all right?
Get thee behind me, Satan. Okay. Will I leave my jacket on or take it off?
No, I think perhaps we better just put a cover on you in case we do make a mess.
Okay. Just in case you do make a mess, did you say?
I'll try not to. And then we also have some herb tea for you to have a drink of while you're doing it, do you think?
Oh,
Would you
lovely.
rather know?
I can hardly guess. That sounds
Yes?
wonderful.
Do you want to have a sort of sip of that first?
Thank you. I love herbal tea.
Yes. This one's lemon verbena.
Oh, my favourite.
Your favourite? Well, we just take the leaves out, do you think, first?
Yeah, well, let's just show the people what it looks like before...
Oh, don't overflow it.
No, I won't.
There you are.
It's one thing I never do, Jackie. I never overflow it. There. That's how it looks with the leaves there.
From France.
I'll tell you, I've never been able to find
We've got them up at the herb farm, but they're porcelain and they're lovely because they've got a lid and it keeps it nice and warm.
And can you buy them from your herb farm?
Yes, yeah.
How many do you want? We'll give you a little present because you were so wonderful and steaming. How many would you like? Don't say 3 dozen, will you? Half a dozen, something?
That'd be fabulous.
Okay, we'll organise that.
I'll
and
organise
Mr.
that.
Jim McKay, our executive producer on the floor, he'll send you a cheque in the mail this afternoon. But they come with my compliments, Genevieve.
Thank you.
Bert, I really like that monitor over there.
We'll try and get her for you. This is what happens when you take the... Oh, I'm
yes,
sorry.
That's what you take there.
Would you like the carpet, maybe, Jonathan?
Yes, would you like... If you
Thank
pop
you.
that in there.
And then it just looks like...
There, it just looks like...
Look, yeah, we can all see what it looks like. Okay.
Now, this is to clean you from the inside out, you see. We'll do a full job.
That's very nice.
Is that very pleasant? Now, do you think that perhaps you should wear these? Just over the eyes in case we sort of get...
Best spot for them.
Best spot? Right?
Yep.
How's that?
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, is there any other way to spend lunchtime?
Now, you ready for this? Yes?
He's peeking.
Do you have any cats on the farm at all?
Just wondering?
Is this going to go hard?
Yes.
Oh,
this
yes.
is exercising your face. You can do it all over if you like. Would you like to do that?
What do you mean?
Well, you can do your whole body and it'll exercise
No, thank
your
you.
whole body. No?
I think I know what you mean, Jackie, and you're a filthy beast. Okay. Actually, would you like to get near the eyes too? Because I'll close them.
Would you? Yes. Well, we'll stretch the old eyeball.
Because it's just what it needs. If I take that off, because I'm just thinking with that being so big, a lot of people won't be able to fully see what you're doing.
Yes. Now, Cleopatra used to use this.
Did she?
Yes. A lot of famous people have used it.
The person who did it for Cleopatra, used to take a little bit and just put it right slap bang in the eyeball as you just did then?
Well, is that making the eye work now?
No, it's not working. This
No,
one is
this
one is
one is
perfect. So
still
if you want to
working,
even that up,
that's good.
whack
Yes, right.
it in there too. It's wonderful. I tell you what, it doesn't sting.
No.
You go blind, but it doesn't sting. Yep. Okay. And what is this again, please, Jackie? Just explain.
This is an aloe vera plant, which, I mean, it's 5,000 years old. That actual plant isn't 5,000 years old, but it's been known for 5,000 years.
Yeah.
And people have used it. It was carted all around the world, even when the sailors, Christopher Columbus, put it on his boat.
How do we know? Did he mention that in the log?
Yes, he did. Yes, the Jesuit priests took it to South America.
Oh, that figures.
Yes, and they used it there.
Oh, they'd have lots of uses for it.
Alexander the Great, he was made to go and conquer the island where it was growing.
Did he?
Yes, Aristotle said, get all the Persians off it, I want the island.
But how do we know that, Jackie?
Because it was written in
Oh,
the
it's
book.
written on the
Yes,
book.
the
It must be right
Egyptians
then.
used it.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you've got to believe them.
Well, I wrote a couple of books myself. I'd hate for people to believe everything that I wrote, though.
You haven't used aloe vera before?
Any dangers in using herbs at all?
Oh, if you overdo them, as with anything. But if you use them sort of in small amounts, they're quite, very beneficial, of course. But the aloe vera plants...
Oh, hang on a sec. It's getting hard.
You're going to be talking soon?
Oh, the face is fine, Jack. No, it really is. Oh, I can just feel it now. Oh, I wish you'd join me, Jonathan. You'd love this.
I haven't been able to do that.
No, it's a really terrific healing. That's it, really.
You look like the ghost of Victoria Theatre.
Yeah, that's great.
No, the nice part is with the plant,
Oh, yeah.
which I'm going to cut a leaf off and put that on next. But this plant, you have to, if you want to have pups, it doesn't have baby plants, it has pups.
Right.
Right?
Where are you going to put that?
I'm going to put it on after, not the knife.
No, that's not particularly there.
That goes on after we get this off.
Oh.
Yes, which rejuvenates you. All. See how thick the jelly is in it?
Oh, that's...
Oh.
That's very thick, isn't it? And very wet.
Yes, well, that's going to be the sort of... You could end up looking 9 by the time we finish this.
Rickapooties, okay.
But what was it? There's a small bit that comes under the skin which is called bitter aloes. And did you ever suck your thumb? Bite your fingernails?
I used to bite... No, I've done neither of those things. I had a very quiet childhood.
Very,
Although I amused
very
myself.
well adjusted.
Okay.
Well, that's where they get the bitter aloes, which they used to paint on the fingernails to stop you biting them because it's very, very bitter.
Right.
And so, but the jelly part is the main bit. You can eat this too.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. Would you like to eat some of that?
Well, can you? What's the taste? Oh, I suppose I can find out by eating a little bit. How do you get it off? Just like so?
Yes, just take a bit off. You can do it for hors d'oeuvres at any dinner party. It's very popular. There.
Not that part, Bert.
Not that... Is that part of...
I'll kill you in 3 seconds.
Kill me in 3 seconds. No chance.
Oh.
Would you like to try some? Try, help yourself. Have a little hors d'oeuvre.
I'm stuffed.
Would you like one, Reg? Fix up the other hand, eh?
Vegetarian.
You don't get this 200 miles under the sea, do you?
No, Bert.
Looks so pleasant too. Okay, we're almost out of time, Jackie. Can you do a quick job on me?
We might just put some of this on you now, do you think?
I'll be called upon the English language. I'm like, okay.
Well, you feeling nice and young now?
Yes, I do. And what we're going to do, it's a good idea too. Actually, a suggestion has just been made, and that is that you keep going through the commercial break, and when we come back, you can...
We see the incredible.
Yeah, see what the result is like, okay? Good on you, Jackie. Right. Jackie Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with you after this break.
Are you going to do what I think you're going to do?
Oh, that's just wonderful. And isn't that just terrific? It's done just so much for my complexion. Oh yeah. So that's the aloe vera, is it?
Yes.
Does it come in all colours?
We're working on it.
Are they doing that upstairs, or is that's wonderful? Oh. What other colours do you have, Tony? Yes. There's a nice little purple there. What else? Got a nice yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's very rugged. Very, very rugged. Yeah, looks good. Okay, well, while you finish me off, Jackie, we're going to go to centre stage. And Mark, I've just got a little bit... I've got something I can just put in my mouth because I've got a little bit sticking print there. Oh, that's so much better. Doesn't hurt the teeth, does it?
No, it'll make them stronger than ever.
Or more importantly, it doesn't hurt the hair, does it?
No.
Are you sure?
It does make it grow.
Does it? I've been told that before. Okay, to close up the show for today, whilst I'm being finished off, here's Mark Christian. And Together Forever. Here's Mark.
If there's anything you need, all you got to do is say, you know you satisfy everything in me. We shouldn't waste a single day. So don't stop before then, it's destiny calling, a power I just can't deny. It's never changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying I want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know I would do heaven and earth to be together forever with you. If they ever get you down, there's always something I can do. Because I wouldn't ever want to see you frown. I'd always do what's best for you. There ain't no mistaking, it's true love we're making, something I just can't deny. It's never changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying I want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. stop before then. It's destiny calling, a power I just can't deny. It's never changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying I want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and ever to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. Together forever and ever to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you.
Thank you, Mark. Mark Christian, Together Forever. Back with you after this break. Time to say goodbye. I should mention that Jackie's herb farm is the Lilydale Herb Farm. Thanks for today, Jackie.
Thank you,
I feel really good. As for you, the amazing Jonathan, I hope to see you a little later in the week. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
And Genevieve, good luck with the trip to America and also, of course, with the movie. And Reg, thanks very much indeed. And don't forget, next time you're here, you're going to tell us about living underwater.
Okay, Bert.
Thanks for your company today. It's been great being with you. See you tomorrow at the same time. Goodbye and God bless you.
When in Melbourne, our guest stay at the Hilton on the Park. This has been a Jim McKay production for the Australian Television Network.